Let's do that from here. All right, what is your first and last name and how do you spell it?
Bryce Delano, and you spell it Brycedelano.
Perfect. All right, what grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
Excellent. Okay, so tell me your name again and tell me what you're most passionate about.
My name is Bryce Delano, and I'm most passionate about boxing.
Okay, why?
Why am I passionate about boxing? I don't know. I just feel like it's like a fun, secluded sport. I don't need to like rely on anybody. I just like go there and it's like myself.
Definitely. When did you get into boxing?
I got into boxing like a year or two ago.
Okay, so recently.
Recently, yeah. But yeah, I've been going consistently. But yeah.
Yeah. Have you like done? I don't really know how like boxing at our age works. I only know like when you get old, you go and like fight.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Yeah.
Yeah. So how is like building up to that? How does that work?
So basically you just train. I mean, you could be a self-taught or just like train somewhere. I'm at a gym. It's called Roseville Boxing Academy. I just go there and I just train. I have a coach. So sometime in like maybe a couple years, I'll start fighting actual people, and then I could just like build up my amateur career, and then yeah, go from there.
Definitely. So how is your training process? Is it like just doing like speed bag, punching bag, or do you actually get to fight people?
Yeah, so to start, you just do calisthenics and stuff like to get your body warmed up, and then you go into the bag work. And then that's all week until Fridays, which is sparring. You just spar other people. So
Okay.
yeah.
So, that's a good question. So who influenced you to like go into boxing?
Nobody really influenced me. It's just like I just wanted to start because it just seemed cool, just to like learn a martial art.
Yeah.
And I just thought it would be like cool to learn. Yeah.
Do you watch like a bunch of UFC?
I do. I love watching Davis fight. I love watching everyone fight. Like I watch all the fights like UFC, not just boxing. But yeah, I just think it's cool to watch.
Definitely. What's your favorite? I don't want to say like. What's your favorite part of boxing?
What's my favorite part of boxing? I'd say the hard work you have to put into it, like the discipline you need. You need to like stay consistent, and like it's a hard sport to do. So yeah.
Is there anyone that's like helped you a lot along the way?
No, not really. Like, I mean, I'll find some friends that do it here and there, but like, it's mostly like your own sport. Like, it's not like a team sport, you know? It's like one-on-one in the ring, you know?
Sure. All right. Thank you so much. You survived.
Yeah.
Steal that mic. That piece of paper for the camera. Excellent. I can steal that from here.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to look through the question? All right. What is your first and last name and how do you spell it?
Talon Sperling. Yeah. Do I spell my first name?
Yeah, spell it.
All right. Talonsperling.
All right. Perfect. What grade are you in?
11th.
Excellent. Okay. So tell me your name again and tell me what you're most passionate about.
My name's Talon. A bit more passionate about fighting.
Okay. So would you say it's like all fighting, like like the UFC, or is it like just one specific?
It's sort of like the UFC. It's you ever heard of Muay Thai?
Muay Thai? Yeah.
Like more like Muay Thai.
So when did you like get into it?
I got more into it like 6-7 months ago.
Okay. So why?
I just like felt lazy. Just wanted to like do something more productive.
Alright, so what I sort of asked the question to the last guy, but like what's sort of your like how do you train?
So in the beginning I would stretch, mostly like just like get my body like more like not tight, like more loose. And then afterward we would like do like sparring but like no contact. And then,
how does that work?
So like we would like look at the person's movements and like try to match them in like say if they're like gonna throw a punch, you would either block or like weave it. Yeah, and then after that we would do sprints and just sprint back and forth,
Okay.
just to get our heart pumping. And what else? We would do bag work, like a lot of bag work.
Yeah, similar to boxing and how they do bag work.
Yeah.
So how is Muay Thai different from like boxing or other like
It's-
mixed martial art?
It's like a bit more like it's like kind of like kickboxing, but you can throw knees and elbows.
Oh, okay. So how does that like affect the speed of the fights, so to speak?
What do you mean?
Like, I know for boxing, like sometimes it can be like super fast or it can be like super slow. And
Yeah.
like, how does the fact that you can throw knees and elbows like change it from other sports?
It's like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like it hurt more.
It hurts more
Yeah,
because
because
in other sports
it's
you're not.
it's a bit sharper in the elbows.
Oh, that makes sense.
So like people like cut their heads more.
Yeah. Okay, so what would you say is your favorite part about doing Muay Thai, like in general?
Just like you feel either if you win or lose, you feel like accomplished that you like did something.
Definitely.
Like instead of like not like doing anything.
Yeah, for sure. And would you say this is something that you want to pursue in the future?
More like into maybe pro.
Maybe pro? Okay.
Like I'm thinking about doing MMA soon.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. All right, well, good luck, and thank you for doing this interview.
Thanks.
Perfect. I can steal that from you. All right, what is your first and last name and how do you spell it?
My name is John Carvalho, JohnCarvalho.
All right, what grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
Perfect. All right, ignore the camera. Nice little conversation. Just me and you doesn't
All
even
right.
exist, right? Okay. So tell me your name again, and tell me who the most. No, wrong question. And tell me what you're most passionate about.
Well, my name is John Carvalho. I'm mostly passionate about soccer.
Okay. Why?
It's just my passion. I've been doing it ever since I was young.
Okay. When exactly did you start? Like, do you remember what age?
Like 5 years old.
5 years old.
Yeah.
So you've been doing it for like a hot minute now.
Yeah.
Okay. So like, well, what position do you play? Let's start with that.
I'm a winger, striker, anywhere up top.
Okay. So to someone who knows literally nothing about soccer, what does that mean?
It's just like an attacker. They mostly like make opportunities, score goals and stuff.
Okay. And do you play for the varsity team here?
Yeah, I play for the high school team.
Okay, very nice. So yeah, how long have you been on like either the Rockland team, like any level?
I've been in Rockland for like a while now, like ever since I started,
Yeah,
pretty
so
much.
how does soccer work? I played baseball when I was little. So like I know there's like Little League for baseball, there's like travel for baseball, like how does soccer work?
I mean, the basics are you can't touch the ball with your hands unless you're a
Well,
goalie.
yeah, I know that, but like I mean like leagues and like starting off young, like do you go into like a rec league?
Oh yeah, you start into like a youth, and then you go to like a comp, and then it basically competitive, and then that's pretty much it.
Okay, so do you still play for like a competition?
Yeah, I
and
play for
high school?
a comp. Yeah, I play for both.
Okay, so how does that work? Like, how do
I mean, comp starts mostly like so high school mostly starts on winter,
okay.
and when I have winter like soccer in winter, it just like I don't have comp, and then once it ends, then I start comp.
Got it. So they schedule comp around where.
Yeah, it's like an all year thing, sorta. Yeah.
Got it. That makes sense. So what's your favorite play you've made this year?
Favorite play?
Yeah.
Probably like my teammate crossed the ball and I like scored a header and the goalie didn't get it and it was beautiful, yeah.
Okay, so here's a question I've always wanted to ask a soccer player. Does it hurt to do a header?
No,
No.
it depends how you hit the ball. Like if you hit it
You
like
hit the ball correctly.
yeah, if you hit it correctly, it won't hurt.
Hold that piece of paper up. Or is that the question you're doing? All right. Let's steal that from you. Excellent. All right, what is your first and last name and how do you spell it?
I'm Jaden Sipes, and it's JadenSipes.
All right, what grade are you in?
I'm in 11th.
All right, so what is your first and last name? No, I just did that. So tell me your name again and tell me what you're most passionate about.
I'm Jaden Sipes, and I'm most passionate about playing soccer
Why?
because I pretty much played it my whole life, and it's just something I give all my time to.
Okay, for sure. So when, do you remember when exactly you started playing?
It was probably when I was like 6 or 7. That's when I started. I played a lot of rec.
Okay, very nice. What position do you play?
Well, I started out playing offense, like forward, and then over the years when I got into high school, I played more defense.
Okay. What was your like favorite to play? Like, do you like playing defense more, or do you like playing offense more?
I like playing both, honestly, because offense is a lot more thrilling, but defense is a little more laid back.
Do you play for the soccer team here?
Yeah, I do.
What level?
I play for varsity.
Varsity, very nice. How long have you been playing for varsity?
Well, freshman year, I was on JV, but during playoffs, I got pulled up to varsity.
Okay.
And then sophomore year, I played varsity, and junior year, I played varsity.
So, like 3.5-ish?
Yeah.
Years? Or no, 2.5-ish.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Okay, so what sort of got you into soccer? Was it like your parents just decided to go for a soccer camp or something like that?
Yeah, I think it was my parents just wanted me to try new sports, because I was playing a lot of sports when I was young.
For sure. Okay, so just lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. Okay, so when you think of like soccer or like playing on either the soccer team or on like a rec league or something like that, what is like the first memory that pops into your head?
Well, I played for Blues most of my life, which is a club team, and a lot of my friends from that team go here, and so I play with them on high school too.
Okay, what's like a favorite memory or like a favorite moment? Like either scoring big or play more defensive, so like breaking someone's ankles or something like that. Like what's a favorite moment from playing varsity?
There was this one game when I was little. It was the championship game, and in the first half we were losing 2-0, and then the second half came around, and then we scored 2 goals tying them, and then we went to penalty kicks, and we scored all of our penalty kicks, and the last guy on their team missed and hit the crossbar, and we won.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you guys like had a big celebration, right?
Yeah.
How old?
I was probably 11 or 12.
You probably lost your mind or something like that, right?
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. That was great. Steal that mic from me. Excellent. We're almost done. This is. Dude, go. Bring it up. I want to see Jackson.
Oh,
Tell Jackson to
do you want
say.
this?
No, you hold that up.
Alright, hold up that piece of paper. Excellent, I can steal it. Alright, what is your first and last name and how do you spell it?
My name is Colin Gore. You spell it Collingore.
Alright, what grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
Excellent. Okay, so what is your name again and what are you most passionate about?
My name is Colin Gore, and I'm passionate about living life. I'm a thrill seeker. I like pushing myself to get scared and do stuff that like pushes me out of my comfort zone.
For sure. Can you tell me an example of that, like that you've done in maybe the past year?
Well, I do cliff jumping, and
Oh, okay.
I like doing like crazy flips off cliffs and bridges.
That's really cool. I could never do that. I'm too scared of heights.
Yeah.
So when did you decided you wanted to just have fun?
Well, I started cliff jumping in about June. I went out with my mom on a paddleboard at Lake Natoma, and I found this cliff that a bunch of people were jumping off of. I was really scared at first to jump it, and then I jumped off it, and then I did it like over and over again, and eventually I just started doing flips off smaller cliffs, and then I brought it all the way up to like Rainbow Bridge.
Okay, so what's the significance of Rainbow Bridge?
Well, it's about 70 feet, and
Dang.
that's the highest one I jumped off of, and it was really fun to gainer it.
For sure. All right, dude. Thank you so much. That was great. I can steal the mic from you. Wait. All right. Have you decided which question you're going to do?
Yeah, number 1.
Number 1? Perfect. All right, hold that up for the camera, see? Perfect. Perfect. I can steal that.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, what is your first and last name and how do you spell?
I'm Christian Sperling, Christian Sperling.
All right, so what grade are you in?
A junior.
All right, so tell me your name again and tell me what you're most passionate about.
I'm Christian, and my biggest passion is skateboarding
Why?
because it's what my dad used to do, and he kind of got me into it. So, I've been doing it ever since like he taught me to, and it's been really fun.
For sure. So what is like your favorite thing to do like skateboarding? I know there's like a bunch of tricks you can do. You can like skate on a campus like this, or you could go like a skate park or something like that. Like what's your favorite thing to do?
It's not even that. It's just being out with your friends. It's not even about the skateboarding. It's just being able to get outside and do something because it's kind of hard to do that nowadays.
For sure.
Because like, I don't know, sports, like for me, I used to like doing sports, but you know, it's like when you're with a team, you know, there's a bunch of people, so like you're not really doing your own thing. So when you're skateboarding, it's like you're doing your own thing, do what you want.
For sure. What is like, I don't want to ask like, okay, so what is the like coolest thing or like the hardest trick you've done with like your friends?
Well, me personally, I'm probably the worst in the group, but like, backside flip was probably my biggest trick off of like a 3-stair. But my friends, you know, they're really good. They keep pushing me to get better because I'm not as good as them. But you know, it makes me want to like do better. So.
For sure, yeah. So how has your dad like helped you do skateboarding also? Like your friends help you, and like does your dad also help you?
My dad does. You know, I skate with him sometimes, but it's mainly with my friends. But you know, what got me into it is like seeing how good he was, and because like he's probably like one of the biggest skaters down in like Grass Valley. He was on TV and stuff, got sponsors.
Okay, that's really cool. All right, dude. Thank you so much. That was great.
Yeah.
All right, you can have a seat.
Okay.
That's the question. There's no way we're doing it.
Actually, we can do it too.
Well, okay. Well, we can do it. Okay. All right, hold that piece of paper up. Perfect. I can see that from you. All right, what is your first and last name and how do you spell it?
I am Katie Holtman, and I spelled Cadee and Hultman.
All right, perfect. What grade are you in?
11th.
All right, so tell me your name again and tell me what you're most passionate
I'm Katie, and I really like to craft. Right now, I'm making a TV head.
So, like, how did you get into that?
I've always had a love for art, but I think I just tried making stuff out of cardboard, and then I made a mask for myself one time, and then I made masks for my friends, and then I also made other things, and I like to paint objects a lot, like Littlest Pet Shops or figures or whatever. So that's probably how I got into it. I don't even remember when I started. I've just always been like that.
Okay, yeah. Are you doing like the art program here at Rockland or like anything like that to like get like teaching, or are you all like by yourself?
I prefer by myself because anytime I try and get any kind of lessons, it just is not right for me. I just like to teach myself.
For sure, yeah. So what is like your favorite like craft that you've done or like painting you've made? Or, I don't really know exactly what you do, but like what's your favorite thing that you have done?
I'd say right now it would be the TV head because I've never made anything like that. Like it's a boxy TV that I can just wear on my head. And it's pretty cool, and I haven't finished it yet, but I really like it so far.
Yeah, that's really cool. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, so flip to the page then.
Am I looking at the camera or you? All right.
You can you don't have to shift toward, sit towards the camera, but look at, yeah.
So like this.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay, and then is that the question you're gonna answer?
Yeah, what is something you're passionate?
Okay, so you can go ahead and hold up, wait, what grade are you in?
What?
What grade are you in?
I'm in 11th grade.
Okay. I'm really bad at checking. Is it recording?
Yeah.
Okay, you can hold it up towards the camera.
Alright.
Okay, and then he'll take that for you.
Here you go.
Okay, so what's your name and how do you spell it?
My name's Jamil Tamayo. Jamil is spelled Jamil, and Tamayo is spelled Tamayo.
Perfect. And what grade are you in?
I'm in the 11th grade.
Got it. Okay, and when you're ready, you can say my name is, and after that, you can answer the question.
Okay. My name is Jamil Tamayo, and one thing I'm passionate about is one day becoming hopefully like a director for a movie or something like that. Since I was a little kid, I've always loved like Marvel or DC, and I've always made up things in my head like possible superheroes and things like that. I also like really enjoy like going on like TikTok and seeing like actors' lives and how they go on in their day. And I feel like that's always something I wanted to be passionate about. Not only write a movie with like passion, but not only that, but like to be in it as well. I think, you know, because I feel like, you know, when you're telling a story, you're best at writing it because, you know, you wrote it. So, yeah.
Wow, yeah, I think that's really interesting. So, you said you just kind of like grew up on it. So,
Yeah.
like, why do you think that's stuck with you like until now?
I mean, I just always had a love for like superheroes. I remember since I was little, I always had a thing for like Wanda Maximoff. I always loved her powers and the idea of it, and it kind of like grew me to like read more comics and watch more movies to like widen my horizon on like superheroes and things like that. And then it like pushed kind of away from superheroes and kind of made me want to pursue something more like a romantic kind of like movie or something, like produce that in the future, or maybe like a comedy.
Okay, so you're open to kind of like all kinds.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about like, is there anything you're doing right now to kind of like learn more about this topic?
Yeah, so I've
Or-
like researched like possible like acting firms and things like that, and I've written like I drew characters using like AI and stuff like that in certain apps to like create what I want to do. I've created like 5 characters for a possible movie that I've came up with in my head. Like I already have the whole movie in my head. I just need to write it down on paper or something, or get it to somewhere.
Okay, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So is this just like kind of what you plan on pursuing like after high school?
It's something I wish I could pursue. It's, you know, it's not easy to do, so, but I don't think that'll stop me. I think I'll try doing it regardless if it's easy or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really interesting. That's really good. I like that one.
Okay.
Very good.
Junior. Okay. Do I like raise it up?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so what's your name and how do you spell it?
My name is Jolie, Jolie.
Last name?
Lotfalla, Lotfalla.
Perfect. And what grade are you in?
A junior.
Got it. Okay, and when you're ready, you can say my name is, and after that, answer the question.
Okay. My name is Jolie, and I'm super passionate about makeup and doing it on myself or my friends.
Okay, so
Yeah.
tell me about how you got into that.
Well, I started doing makeup when I was in like 5th grade. I didn't do that much, but like it was always something like super fun to do, and it like boosted my confidence, and like everyone started doing it, and it was just, I don't know, fun.
So tell me about why you still continue with it today.
Well, I do it just because like I like waking up early and like clearing my mind. It's like something that like relaxes me when I like, I don't know, kind of like therapeutic, I guess.
For sure. Tell me about, like, you know, you said 5th grade. Like, how did that start? Where did that come from?
Well, I always had like older cousins and like sisters that I always looked up to, and like they would always do it, and I like wanted to be like them. So I started out just doing like mascara and stuff like that, but yeah, it was, yeah.
Do you plan on like kind of like there's definitely lots of jobs in like cosmetology and stuff like that. Like, do you plan on doing that in the future?
Yeah, I think it would be really nice to have like a cosmetology job like on the side. Like I want to do something like medical, but like a side job like that, like bridal makeup or something. That's fun.
Yeah, I think that's a really good skill to have. Okay, so tell me more about like the medicine part of it.
Well, I want to be a nurse for kids. So I want to get into like medical school and stuff like that, and then on the side do something with makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really interesting, and it's kind of like good to have it as like a side passion.
Yeah.
I think that's really good.
Okay.
I'm 11th.
Okay, go ahead and hold that paper up towards the camera. Perfect. And what's your name and how do you spell it?
Sabrina, Sabrinayeo.
Perfect. We'll take the paper, yep. And then just say what grade you're in one more time.
I'm in 11th grade.
Got it. Okay, when you're ready, you can say my name is, and after that, answer the question.
Okay. My name is Sabrina Yo, and I'm really passionate about art.
Okay, so why art?
I really like drawing, and I think my cousin influenced that when we were younger. She really inspired me on how to draw.
Okay, so how did that come to be? Like, why did she inspire you?
I saw her drawing, and I thought it was really cool, and then she started teaching me, and I've developed my style, and it's somewhat similar to hers.
Okay, and like, has she also like continued to draw?
Yeah, she's currently in APR right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me about why like drawing. Like, there's tons of mediums in art. Like, what is it about drawing?
It's like kind of like an escape. You can just draw all your feelings away, and like you can really express what you're feeling in the moment. And it's really fun, and you can explore with like colors and different mediums like pastels or watercolor.
Yeah. Tell me about, like, do you have a specific style or like anything particular you like are really, tend to draw more than others?
I tend to draw humans more. It's just natural. I don't know, and I like using watercolor.
Okay. Tell me about, like, is there, like, do you see yourself continuing this in the future?
Yeah, I hope I'm in animation. In the future, I plan going to like maybe UCLA or something.
Okay.
So yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about that. Like, I'm not super familiar with that like pathway. If you know anything about it.
I not really, but I kind of want to just like learn how to like animate and then maybe go into like Disney or just some other studio to produce like TV shows or movies because I think that's something we need.
Okay, yeah, and is that like? Well, I guess it probably is. So why this is a dumb question. Yeah, I think that's really interesting. So you mentioned like APR. Have you taken APR as well?
I'm in Art 3, but I do plan on continuing the pathway of art, so I'm going to take APR next year.
Okay, and tell me about your experience with the art program here.
It's really fun. I like the projects, and we, as of right now, we're doing critiques, and the projects are really fun. We're doing like a sculpture one, so yeah.
Okay, so sculpture like clay?
Yeah, kind of like that. We're doing paper mache.
Oh, okay, that's really fun. So what is it like having to do other mediums?
Oh, it's interesting. You have to explore what your strengths are and what you're not strong in, and it's a challenge because it's like different mediums and you don't know what to do and how to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really interesting. All the arts super interesting. Okay, my place is averted. Okay, go ahead and hold that up towards the camera. Yeah. Okay, he'll take that from you. Someone will take that from you.
Thank you.
Okay, so what's your name and how do you spell it?
My name is Claire Johansson, Claire Johanson.
Okay, and what grade are you in?
I am a junior.
Perfect. When you're ready, you can say my name is, and after that, answer the question.
Okay. Okay. My name is Claire Johansson, and one thing that I'm very passionate about is art and different medias of art.
Okay, so why art?
I don't know, just ever since I was little, my dad would always draw me these cute little things before I would go to preschool, and one day he just stopped drawing them for me, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna draw them for myself. And from there on, I was like, I can create things that I imagine in my mind, and I'm able to actually show that to people through like drawing. And it was really inspiring for me because I have a lot of ideas in my brain, and I just like to show them to people and express my creativity that way.
Yeah, for sure. Tell me about, like, do you have a favorite type of art, like media?
I do really like digital art, but I just like all kinds of art. Traditional is really fun because you can get your hands a little messy, but I do like digital art, and that's where I see my future career as. I want to be like a 3D artist for animation.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about that pathway, because I'm not super familiar.
So 3D art is just like creating a character with a 3D platform and rigging them to like certain motions depending on what you're animating like a human. Some great examples of this is like Arcane, How to Train Your Dragon. A lot of the DreamWorks or Disney movies is a lot of 3D animation. Those things are really my driving factor for everything I want to do in my life, because it's just so interesting to see how people can create like realistic humans and just scenery using 3D modeling and stuff.
For sure. Tell me about how you really discovered digital art, because I feel like that's not like what I personally first think of when I think of like art.
Yeah, of course. I first found it, there was this YouTuber I used to watch, I forgot her name, but she had like this giant art tablet, and when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, well now I need to get one. So then my parents bought it for me when I was like 10 years old, and I've been using the same drawing platform since. But yeah, that's really what inspired me, because I was kind of tired of just crayons and pencils. So I just wanted to try something completely new with all the tools I needed.
For sure, and that seems like a pretty like hefty learning process. Am I wrong?
It was, it really was, because there's like everything from digital and traditional is completely different. But it was actually really easy to learn because the platform I use, Fire Alpaca, is like free and for beginners. I still use it to this day, and actually what's the most challenging is trying to learn other platforms other than Fire Alpaca. Like things are kind of similar, but also really difficult to learn. So overall, anybody can learn it.
Yeah, so are you completely self-taught?
Completely self-taught,
Right.
yeah.
Okay, very interesting. That's
Thank you.
Perfect. You almost done this today.
Oh, really?
Which is it's like the most popular one, but don't let me
Okay.
Okay, can you say your name and spell it out for me?
My name is Pranavi Tadigadapa, Pranavigadapa.
Okay. Can you say my name is, and after that answer the question?
Okay. My name is Pranavi, and I'd say the thing I'm most passionate about is music.
Okay, tell me about why.
I just think it's like something I've been doing my whole life, and it's really fun. Yeah.
Okay, so like what type of music? Like is it singing? Is it instruments?
A little bit of both. Like I'm in the choir here, and I also just like sing at home for fun, and I make music at home. It's just like a hobby.
Okay, like what do you use to make music?
Like GarageBand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Tell me about like who got you into that. Like you said you've been doing it for a while, so how'd you start?
I kind of just started on my own, and my parents are always like really supportive, and I guess, I don't know, it's just something I've started on my own.
Yeah. Do you think that you'll like continue doing music in the future? Like is it something you want to like pursue in education or?
Yeah, I think it's something I'll always do, probably not as like a career, but I think it'll like always be there as part of my life.
That's really fun. Tell me about like what specifically makes it so fun for you. Like is there any specific thing that you just love about it?
I think it's just really like comforting, and it's like a break from like school and everything else. It's just really fun.
Yeah. That's really great. Do you guys have anything?
Okay.
You said it all. Yeah, I'll take that from you. Okay, can you say your name and spell it out for me?
Yes, Paola Martinez, Paolamartinez.
Perfect. Okay, go ahead and say my name is, and after that, answer the question.
Okay. Hello, my name is Paola Martinez. I'm passionate about music, especially. I've been playing musical instruments for a long time. It's just a big part of like my pastimes and like how I spend my time.
Okay, tell me like all about the instruments. I want to hear.
Yes. Well, I started playing violin in 5th grade, so it was like very fun to learn. It's pretty hard, but like as soon as I got a hang of it, it was just like amazing to play. And then recently, last year, I learned how to play tenor saxophone. So it was like a big change because of like the differences and like you have to actually use your air space. So yeah, it was pretty hard, but it's really fun.
And like, why did you want to learn about that? Like, that's definitely a big change. So.
Yeah, I've always been interested in learning like jazz music, and so like jazz is just a beautiful genre of music. So it was a good change.
Yeah, and why did you decide to like, you know, start in 5th grade? And did you kind of expect it to become such a big thing for you?
I really didn't expect it to become such a big thing, but as I was learning, I just realized how much I enjoyed it. So it kind of like brought me happiness. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really great. Oh, I have junior, so it's kind of like coming up where everyone's like, what are you doing with your life? You know, like, do you plan on playing in a band from here on out, or what's the idea?
Well, one reason I learned tenor saxophone was so I could play duets with my sister. She plays alto, so we'll probably continue doing that after high school. I probably won't do it in college, but it's just so fun to like get together with your friends and like play duets.
Yeah, that's really great. You guys have anything good to go?
Sweet.
Take that one. Sorry, he just said he's gonna collapse and die, bruh.
Oh.
I have a final after this, so. Okay, what's your name? How do you spell it?
My name's Amrita Chopra, AMRITA CHOPRA.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and say my name is after that, answer the question.
My name is Amrita, and I'm really passionate about tennis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And why?
Yeah, because of you. I'm passionate about tennis because I've been playing it for about like 4 years now, and it's like it's not one of the first sports I played. I played a lot of sports before, but I feel like this is the one that I actually feel genuinely like interested in, and it's actually one of the only ones I've actually been good at, so I think that's why I like it.
Okay. Tell me about like why you started tennis.
I started tennis because like my dad played it when he was in high school, and I was kind of looking for a sport to do, so he just like recommended tennis, and then I just started playing it.
Okay. I don't know. I'm lost. I get distracted when it's people I know.
I think I'll just like play for fun, but I don't think I'll play it in like college or anything because I think it'll get like too competitive, and I don't think I'm good enough for that anyway. And I just don't think it'll be fun anymore. So yeah.
That's fair. Okay, tell me about your tennis experience at Rockland High School.
I had a really good tennis experience because of everyone on the team, especially the seniors. The seniors were my favorite, and I'm really sad that they're leaving now, but it's really fun. Like the team, it feels like a big family, and I feel like you don't have to be like you know that no one's gonna judge you, and yeah, it's really fun. And like the coaches, they're really nice and they're really supportive, and yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Good. That paper towards the camera. Perfect. She'll grab it from you. Okay. Can you say your name and spell it out?
My name is Owen Dour, Owendour.
Perfect. Okay, go ahead and say my name is, and then after that, answer the question.
What? I say.
Yeah.
What did I say?
My name is Owen.
Oh, okay.
Passionate about. Yeah.
Okay, my name is Owen Dour, and I would say I'm passionate about fishing.
Why fishing?
Well, just like from an early age, I've done that, and my brother really got me into it because he's like really into it, and he's older than me, so I just always went with him.
Okay. Like how early on did you start fishing?
Well, ever since I've been like really young, just because there's a pond behind my house, so I've been going there since I was like 5, something like that.
Okay, what's your biggest catch?
My biggest catch, you know, I don't know, probably about a 30-pound stingray.
Stingray?
Yeah.
What? Where was the stingray? In the ocean?
Yeah, in like the San Francisco Bay.
I never even like thought about that before.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So do you like keep the fish or do you release them?
I don't know. I guess I usually release them.
Okay. I don't know anything about fishing. I'm making stuff up.
Yeah.
You said it just goes with his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how what's the age difference between you and your brother?
About like 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty old. Does he still live here or no?
He does. Yeah. He still lives with my parents. Yeah.
Well, you get to spend more time with him.
Yep.
Extra fishing.
Yeah. Yeah.
How does fishing make your bond stronger?
How does it make my bond stronger? I don't know. We just like do stuff together, and then we go and we catch fish together, or we don't catch fish, and just time, I guess.
Yeah. And then you said the question was like what are you most passionate about? So like why is it just fishing because you like doing it with your brother? Or is like what about fishing is like so fun for you?
I don't know. I guess like it's just a good chance to get outdoors, and I wouldn't say I'm like devoted to it, but it's still good. It's a good hobby.
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Cole Bromas. I'm with Rocket Media. Can I ask you a few questions today?
Gotcha.
First, show that paper up, and what is your first and last name? How do you spell it?
Jackson Granquist, JacksonGranquist.
Nice. And what grade are you in?
I'm a junior, 11th.
So what I want you to do is you're going to say, hi, my name is, and your name, and then you're going to say, what is it? What's the question? Something you're passionate about.
What are you passionate about? Yeah.
So you say your name, and then I am passionate about, and then you go.
Okay. Hi, my name is Jackson Granquist. I'm a junior, and the thing I'm most passionate about is golf. I play here at Rockland, and it's a ton of fun just to get out there on the course and go play.
Have you been playing since your freshman year?
Yeah, I played freshman year and have just been working my way up the lineup since then.
Is there like what's like a memorable moment from your golf career so far?
A memorable moment was at the end of freshman year, after we had made playoffs. We all went to Cattleman's and got dinner.
Oh, that's fun.
And whole team went, coaches went, all Coach Horenko was there. It was a ton of fun.
Speaking of Coach Horenko, I know he's retired. Do you have like anything you would want to say to Coach Horenko or give praise to Coach Horenko?
Yeah, he was just a stand-up dude, man. He always kept us in line. Just great guy.
So this season with golf, how have you been doing so far?
I've been doing pretty good. I made all league in SFL. Didn't quite get the MVP this year, but we'll run it back next year. But yeah, it's been a ton of fun.
Nice. What are you guys looking at like right now, playoff?
We were in SFLs last week, and we got through that round. So now we're going to the first round of playoffs tomorrow.
So how does the golf playoffs work?
So I think there's something like 15 schools at this next round. 5 schools move on, and then of the schools that didn't move on, 10 individuals go on by themselves to play.
Okay, so now you're a junior going into your senior year. What is something you're looking forward to for next golf season?
I'm just looking forward to the people, man. Every time I go out, there's always good guys out there, meet new people, see people I've known. It's always a fun time to be out there.
Okay, we're going to start off with, hi, my name is Cole Bromus. I'm with Rocket Media. Can I ask you a few questions today?
Yes.
First, what is your first and last name, and how do you spell it?
My first and last name is Brody Saunders, BRODYSAUNDERS.
And what grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
Okay, you can take that paper from me. What we're going to do is first off say, hi, my name is Brody, and I am, what's it passionate about?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, hi, my name is Brody, and I am passionate about, and then go.
Okay.
And also, too, don't look at the camera, just look at me.
Oh, okay, and then do I just go now? Cool. My name is Brody, and what I'm most passionate about, I would say, is my sports and the gym. I'd be going every single day, have without fail for a year, and then when it comes to sports, I'm just really passionate about my team and how I perform.
What sports do you play?
I did football, I'm coming back this year, and I also do track and field.
So let's start off with football. How's your football career been so far?
I would say pretty solid. I did football, junior pee-wee when I was 8 and 9, and then I came back freshman, sophomore year. I did not play this year. But I would say it went pretty good. I made a lot of friends on the way, and then just the overall coaching I loved, and the environment as well.
And then next one is track. So,
yep.
How's your track season been so far this year?
This year it's actually been going really great. We just had our SFL finals, and me and my both relay teams, we qualified for sections, and then me, myself, I qualified for sections as well.
Dang.
And we've had a huge growth with the start. We've PR'd by pretty much almost 4 seconds since the start of the year.
Dang. What do you think brought you guys to that?
For the relay teams, I would say a lot of hard work and consistency. We practiced a lot day on, day off. We had a couple tweaks with people who were on it and who are not on it because they pretty much just didn't put enough work. And the people that did put in work are now on the team full time.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So you're a junior going into senior year. Do you already feel like you're in a leadership position, or do you feel like that's going to just grow track team wise next year?
I'm already in a huge leadership position. I kind of didn't think I was going to this year. I think it was going to be more a senior's role, but with me, I've led every stretch. I've led all the warm-ups, and I've even led some of the workouts when the coaches aren't there. So I think I'm in a huge leadership position, and I think next year it'll be even stronger with me being a senior and one of the only seniors on the team, I think that leadership position will be even stronger.
Good? Okay? Yeah. Hi, my name is Cole Bromas. Can I ask you a few questions today?
Yeah.
What is your first and last name? How do you spell?
Chris Cole, Criscole.
What grade are you in?
Junior.
Okay, yeah. Start off with my name is, and something I'm passionate about is.
All right. My name is Chris Cole, and something I'm passionate about is water polo.
Water polo. Have you been playing water polo since your freshman year?
Yeah.
How's that been so far?
It's been good. You know, this year we got that section title. Made a lot of friends going up from freshman year up to junior year now, and yeah, it's going good.
Good. Me asking you probably what the most memorable moment is, it's probably going to be sections.
Yeah.
So just take me through that game and moment of like winning sections.
Man, it was crazy. Triple overtime against Ripon. Yeah, it was kind of going back and forth. We had the lead, then they had the lead, and yeah, overtime won, tie, overtime and a tie, and then it went to golden goal. So first to score wins. So yeah.
So now you're a junior going into senior year, and all seniors are leaving. You're stepping up into a leadership position.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to it?
Oh yeah, looking forward to it. I feel like I'll have that role. I feel like I'll really hold the team together, and yeah, I think it'll be good.
Is there any coaches, teammates you want to kind of like give praise to or call out?
I mean, yeah, Coach Berg, he's always there for me, but he's leaving this year, so we're gonna have we're gonna have a new coach next year. We'll still have Miss Ham, the assistant coach, but it'll be different for sure.
Oh, dang, I didn't know he was retiring.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that going into the year?
No, we just found out like 2 weeks ago now. He's not retiring. He's going to Wood Creek because they get a raise in Roseville School District. So it's yeah. So you know, it is what it is. So yeah.
So you're looking forward to being leadership, but also too, like, what are you looking forward to as well? Like new people coming up, stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, you know, in all, we're looking to get that section win again next year. Get that two-peat. Yeah, I'm not too sure who's coming up from like middle school to freshman year. I'm not sure, but you know, we got our group. I think we have a good group this year. I think we'll be good.
Hi, my name is Cole Bromas. I'm with Rocket Media. Can I ask you a few questions here?
Yes.
First, what is your first and last name, and how do you spell it?
My first name is Cayman, and then my last name is Poulsen. My first name is Caymen. My last name is Poulsen.
What grade are you in?
Junior.
Take that from you. All right, here we go. So remember, just say your first name and what I'm passionate about, and then go there.
All right. My first name is Cayman, and I'm passionate about going to the gym and just working out in general.
Okay. Do you take like also like nutrition very seriously? And
Yeah. I try to like cut down on like high fat foods and stuff like that.
Walk me through like a day-to-day of your life involving the gym.
So basically, it's like just a small part of my life. I just go after school. It's like a stress relief for me. I like just going. It's like good for your body, you know. So.
Do you go with your friends?
Yeah, I go with my friends a lot, but sometimes I like going by myself. It's like just relieving.
Yeah. Do you have any like funny moments at the gym?
I've had a moment where I felt like a super low weight because I didn't like go for a while, and then I was stuck just trying to get the weight up on bench for like 30 seconds, and I couldn't get it up, so I was just stuck there sitting there, and then someone had to run over and get me. So.
How'd you get like started into the gym?
So I started in my sophomore summer year, and I've just been going ever since. It's just like something I like. And my dad used to go to the gym, and I just want to get like him. So.
You said he used to?
Yeah, he used to.
Does he go now, or did you like bring him back in?
He doesn't go now, but I just want to be like him when he used to go to the gym a lot. So.
Take me through some of your what's some of your PRs? What?
So my highest bench is 230, and I was weighed at 145 whenever I hit that. So that's one of my biggest points. I did 225 for 2 also. So.
Have you like PR'd in anything else, or mostly just that?
For squats, I'm not really strong on squats. I did 285, something around there. And then for deadlifts, I got 315.
You've only been doing this for like about a year. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
So now I'm going for more muscle growth, so I've stopped going for purely strength, but.
Yeah, good. I'll take that microphone from me.
Can you spell out your first and last name?
Treyjoyce.
Okay, and so this is a conversation between you and me. The camera doesn't exist, so you can just face me, and this is just like, we're just talking to each other. Can you start this out by saying, my name is, your name, and then answering the question you chose?
My name is Trey Joyce, and I'm passionate about track.
Why are you passionate about track?
I feel like it's very in my control, and I can go wherever I want to go based on however much I want to put in.
And how long have you been doing track?
Only since my sophomore, kind of freshman year.
So what made you really fall in love with track?
Doing good, and then realizing I could be even better, and then I could try to be the best.
What, and like, do you have any memories?
My first national meet at Nike, it was a crazy experience because there were a bunch of like the best people in the world at the time, like some people who I might never even reach, all of them in the same like Oregon University arena as me, and we're all just there to compete and try to win our event, and it was very surreal, and I got 5th place, and I didn't even think I would. There were like 40 people. It was very, very surreal moment. Yeah, I hope to continue it in college.
What college?
I want to go to University of Texas, but Sac State is close to home and it's a lot easier, so we'll see.
Any other like aspects of the game, funny moments you want to talk about?
I guess just showing up to practice every day with the guys and just giving it your all, but also like acknowledging like it is a team sport and we're all here for each other. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I've met a lot of friends and a lot of relationships from track.
I'm sorry. I can take that. Can you spell out your first last name?
Blaire and then Perry.
Okay, so to start this off, this is a conversation between you and me. The camera doesn't exist, so you can face me.
Okay.
And we're just having a conversation. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
So to begin, can you say my name is, your name, and then answer the question you chose?
Okay, my name is Blaire Perry, and I'm passionate about dance. I've been a competitive dancer since I was 9 years old, and I dance for Rockland, so it's just something I really love and I want to pursue when I'm older. So.
When did you start dancing?
I did dance like ballet and tap when I was younger, but then when I got older, my mom put me into dance class, and then I just started competing, and then I stopped doing all my other sports, and then I just grew like more of a like love and passion for it.
Yeah.
So.
What like aspects of dance do you really cherish?
I think the family that comes with it, like my studio is my second home. I don't do dance team here. I'm in the dance 4 class, but my dance studio is like my second home. Like my friends are like my sisters, and then the dance 4 class is just, I really cherish it a lot. So.
I love that.